In this video, you'll see a tutor and learner practice a revision strategy that uses questioning to improve the learner's writing. Conversations help learners think more deeply about their piece of writing and see places where improvements could be made. Questioning helps learners add information and details to their piece of writing. Revision is one of the most important parts of the writing process. Revision helps the writer re-see their piece of writing and improve it.
Hey Amanda, how are you doing today?
Not so great.
Yeah, it sounded like that on the phone. What's going on?
Well, I keep telling my landlord to fix the top step at my apartment, and my sister fell through it, and so now I have to write it up. But first I'd like to make sure that I'm getting it right, so could you look at it for me?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because this is something you want to make sure you have enough details so they can't deny what happened.
Right.
Okay, so let's look at this. Would you, to the Renters Association, I want you to read it out loud for me.
Okay. To the Renters Association, I want to report an accident that happened because my landlord would not fix the steps to my apartment. I have asked him to fix the steps 3 times, but he has not done it yet. The other day, my sister came over to see me and fell through the top step. She didn't get hurt, but she could have been.
Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. We definitely want to add some more details, and you know how we do that, by answering questions. And the questions we're going to answer are who, what, when, where, why, and how. Yes. And that way it's so clear, and there will be no miscommunication. So I definitely wanted to write this down so that you wouldn't have to think and write. Again, you be the brain, I'll be the brawn. I'll do the work, and all you have to do is come up with details. Okay, so here's the first question. When did it happen? Now you said yesterday, but when includes more than just a day, includes time of day, season, etc. So when did it happen?
It happened around the afternoon.
Okay, I'll write down the notes and you can add them later. Okay. Afternoon. About what time?
About 3 o'clock. We were going to go shopping.
3 p.m. Did anyone else see it happen?
Yeah, her nephew was with her.
And his name?
Jake.
And in what condition were the steps?
They were getting pretty old because they're weathered.
Okay, so they were old, and were they wet or dry?
They were dry.
Dry. Old, dry steps. Was your sister going up or down?
She was going down them.
She was going down. Was she holding onto the handrail, or did she have something in her hands?
She was holding onto the rail. It was weak too.
And what's the name of your landlord?
Martin.
Is that his first name or his last name?
That's his first.
And do you know his last name?
Jacobs.
Okay, so we have Martin Jacobs, and the address. Where did this take place?
1525 Northview, PA 44512.
Let me ask you, is that Northview one word, or is it?
It's one word.
One word, all right. Anything else that you can think of that would be helpful for someone to know about? How long have you been telling the landlord about this problem with the stairs?
I've told him 3 times, once in the last 3 months.
You said 3 times. And when did you start?
See, this is July, so I started in June.
Wow. So you told him three times since the beginning of June, or was it the middle of June?
In the beginning, because that's when rent's due.
Excellent. Now, did you have a conversation with him about consequences, like maybe withholding the rent or paying someone else to fix the stairs if he didn't solve the problem? Did you have that kind of conversation, or did you just mention?
I mentioned it to him. He said he would come out, and he still hasn't done a thing yet.
Now, you told me that, let's see, he hadn't done it yet. The other day. Can we get a specific date?
Oh, okay. It was on Wednesday.
Wednesday? And that was the 22nd
Yes.
of July.
Yes.
All right. So I think we have some good details. Can you think of anything else?
Not at the moment.
So now that I've written this down, you can include these in your piece of writing. So we'll do a revision. And a revision is re-seeing. So you're going to see it again. You're going to write it again. But now you're going to include the details. And once you've included the details in the body of your writing, then we'll look at it again and we'll go over we'll edit, look for spelling, punctuation, capitalization, and those types of errors.
Great.
The mugs, mechanics, usage, grammar, spelling.
Thank you. Maybe this will help get him on the job finally.
Okay, and how would you, yes, because sometimes we have to hold people's feet to the fire to get them to do the things that they ought to do. Because if it's about money, people are trying to spend as little as possible.
Slumlord.
Slumlord. So what do you think about rewriting for details?
Absolutely.
Okay, and adding and using the questioning, because I was here, I could ask you the questions, but this is something that you could do yourself. You could say who and think of all the who's that are involved. What happened, when did it happen? And again, not just thinking about a clock time, but a day time, a calendar time, a seasonal time. Where, when, why, and how. And you can ask those questions and answer them yourself. And you can add more detail to your writing by doing that.
Great.
All right. So, is this something you'll do again using the questioning strategy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's good to hear. Would you like to type it up on your computer? That makes it look more formal and more professional.
Yes, please.
Outstanding. We'll get the computer. I have a laptop that you can use and get this done. And then we can, in an hour or so, revisit, look at it again, and then continue with our editing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Anything I can do to help.
In this video, you just saw a tutor and learner use questioning as a revision strategy to improve the learner's writing. Conversations help learners think more deeply about their writing and get ideas flowing. Questioning directs learners' attention to specific parts of their writing that may need improvement.